from Vilas Coffee Roasters.
Hi, this is Ben.
Welcome to our August Premium Coffee Tasting. This month, we finally received 2020 Esmeralda Special Natural process from Panama, Hacienda La Esmeralda Coffee Estate. This is one of our favorite coffee. Speaking of Esmeralda Farm, they're really famous for how they rediscover Geisha coffee, also their grading system and their independent coffee auction. Ben, can you give us a talk about this?
Yeah, sure. In 2004, it's a Geisha first to rediscovered. Peterson family from Esmeralda, they used Geisha to win the first prize of Best of Panama. So it's the first time, Panama Geisha get attraction in worldwide. Yeah, and then the judge even say, "Whoa, I saw the God face in the coffee after he tasted." Yeah, so right now Panama Geisha is well known in the specialty coffee industry. Esmeralda has 3 different grades of Geisha, including Esmeralda Special, Private Collection, and Geisha 1500.
So what's the difference between those 3?
Esmeralda Special, the cherry peak in higher elevation, and the cupping score need to reach 90 or above. And as Lucy mentioned before, Esmeralda has its own coffee option every year, and the option coffee is selected by Esmeralda Special. And then Private Collection is blend Geisha from different coffee farms in Esmeralda. And the Geisha 1500 is entry level of Esmeralda Geisha.
Now, what's the coffee that we're going to taste in this video, including that the new harvest Esmeralda Special Natural process. It's from their Jalamillo farm, and the lot name is Noria. And we're going to compare with the last batch of 2019, the same Esmeralda Special Natural process, but it's from Noria Lot. So both are roasted this month, and we're going to brew using Chemex coffee maker to brew, and we're going to taste the difference and let everyone know. The 2020 Esmeralda Special Natural process Noria Lot arrived in middle August, selected by Vilas Coffee Roasters. Let's take a look at where it's coming from. Hacienda La Esmeralda Farm is located at Boquete, the specialty coffee region in Panama. It's famous for its high elevation and microclimate, especially a mountain mist like drizzle but much finer, that creates a perfect weather for planting Geisha coffee. As we walked into Esmeralda Farm, we saw very organized coffee trees under large shelter trees. Jalamillo Farm is Esmeralda's oldest farm where Geisha coffee is planted, and both Maria and Noria Lots come from here. We took a picture with Rachel in front of the sign. Here is ripe Geisha coffee on the coffee tree. We picked a coffee cherry. First layer is the outside skin and then the mucilage. They taste very sweet. In front of Esmeralda Coffee Estate, there are nature processed Geisha coffee. When the farmers pick ripe Geisha cherry, they lay the whole cherry on patio to sun dry first, normally 3 days. Inside their coffee lab, Rachel set up cupping table for 8 different lots of Geisha, including 6 washed Geisha and 2 nature processed Geisha. We did a blind tasting. The fun part was trying to find out the difference between all Geisha lots. In the back of the mill, there are washed processed coffee. After coffee cherry is depulped, they go through fermentation and they are put on patio to sun dry. After sun dry, the farm collect coffee into bag and keep for a few months to let coffee rest and develop better flavors. We also visited El Vilo Farm, which is their newest farm to invent new varietals.
Let's start to bring the first coffee, our new arrival 2020 Esmeralda Special Noria Lot. Everybody can see the bean is very beautiful. Let's grind it. The fragrance smell like a more jasmine and then like a stone fruit include like peach, plum. Yeah, and then let's start to brewing. Today we use Chemex, and then this equipment invented in 1941, and then let's start to like pre-weight the filter. And then warm up. Yeah, we like to use Chemex to brew the coffee. Is more floral, fruity because the filter is thicker, and then it can keep a more like a floral, fruity flavor. And then Chemex is very famous right now because it's the museum MoMA in New York. They permanent display this coffee brewer. Okay, and then once we grind coffee and then we warm up the Chemex. Right now, let's start to put the ground coffee in. And then we shake a little bit, keep the surface flat, and then it helps us to extract coffee evenly. And then the first step is to prevent coffee is the gas. And then we wait roughly 20 to 30 seconds, yeah, to let the gas or the CO2 out. Okay, let's start to pour more water slowly, and then from the center to the edge. Yeah. After all the water flow into the bottom of Chemex, and then we pour the filter out. Before we put it into cup, yeah, remember to shake.
Now we have 2 coffees brewed. We want to refresh everyone's memories about 6 tasting aspects. So let's look at the infographic.
There are 6 tasting aspects we will apply today. They are flavor, acidity, body, sweetness, aftertaste, and balance.
Let's start with the first coffee, which is the 2020 Esmeralda Special Noria Lot. Let's use the 6 tasting aspects to discuss the flavors.
Yeah, sure. I think first of all, we start from flavor. Yeah, after I test, I think it contains jasmine tea, blackberry, and a little bit like a plum. How about you?
Yeah, I agree. And I also found there's a pomelo taste in it, which is very, very nice.
Okay, the second one is acidity. Yeah, acidity I tested is citrus.
I found it has a lime acidity in it too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the third one is sweetness. Yeah, my tasting is close to like honey.
Yeah, I agree. I think it has a very mild honey taste in it. Yeah.
And body, yeah, Geisha light.
Yeah, so Geisha normally is more tea-like, and this one it's I would say like jasmine tea. Yeah.
Okay, all of this I think it mixed very well. So the balance for me, yeah, is very good.
Yeah, so I think it's like drinking lemon tea, but with honey added into it, and it also have that very nice acidity in it. And overall, it's very clean, very
agree.
smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, and aftertaste is a long lasting, and for me it's with sweetness and a little bit like acidity.
Let's go ahead and discuss the second coffee, which is the 2019 Noria Lot. What do you think about the second one?
Wow, it's let me remember last time when we visit Esmeralda farm, and then when Rachel showed us 12 different geisha from different lots. Wow, it's a lot of a challenge.
I know, it's so hard to tell like geisha from 12 lots, what's the difference, right?
Yeah. But let's start from the flavor. I think flavor, definitely geisha, has jasmine tea, and then for me it's a little bit peach, and then I think a little bit tangerine.
Yeah, and I also found, like you said, peach, apricot, like stone fruit, this type of flavors too.
Yeah, and then acidity, I found this lot, and Mario, I think it's a little bit more like a sweet lemon because it's has acidity but include a little bit sweetness.
Yeah, I think I found some grapefruits in the acidity too.
Oh, good. And then sweetness for me, I taste a little bit like a vanilla.
Oh wow. I think it does have a lot of sweetness inside, like molasses to me.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, me too. A little bit. Yeah. And for the body, I think the same. The body is light.
Yeah, I agree. It's really a classic geisha, so it's like body.
Yeah, all of this is mixed very well. Yeah, so I think the balance is very good.
Yeah, I think it's very like sweet aftertaste to me.
Yeah, me too. It's a sweet but not a lot of acidity.
So since 2015, we always carry Esmeralda Special, not just because we personally like it a lot, but we found some flavors in this coffee that is hard to find in other coffees. For me, I found like the jasmine flower and some citrus, very nice citrus notes in it that is still like very unique from Panama Geisha, because the microclimate is very special in Panama. Like Ben said, when we visited Panama, the microclimate, the geography, it has that mist in the air in the morning, and in the mountain is very cool, but it's never like cold, so it's like it's a very perfect environment for geisha coffee. That's why we feel like geisha from this particular area is very nice, very unique. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think you are right. When we visit and then we know more about geisha coffee, include the history, include the environment, and then include like the volcanic all of this. It's mixed all together to create the non-replacement of the geisha in Panama.
So next month we're gonna have a different coffee too. Yeah. So it's already here, but we're gonna save it for next month, and it's also from directly from the farm, and it's really exclusive to us.
Yeah, it's a secret right now, but we will share with you.
Yeah. So if you like our video, please subscribe on YouTube, or you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll see you next month.
Okay.